Hello and welcome to the channel. I am Jamie, just taking cash out. In front of me is Aiden. This is our first day, not even a full day. We got here this afternoon, straight away, shower, and we are ready to explore the crazy Ho Chi Minh nightlife. So first is definitely food. That's always the start of a good night, is some good food. So let's find some. So of course for our first night back in Vietnam, we had to get some beef pho. So this one looks really promising. You can tell if a restaurant's going to be good because they will have small seats and just be sprawling out into like the pavement and the road sometimes. It's just come and I'm very, very excited to try it. Oh, I'm out of practice. I haven't used chopsticks in a while. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And then we need some beef as well. How am I going to eat this? Lovely.
Of course, you must wash it down with a nice bit of Saigon. One with too many seeds. I don't know how spicy it is, and I'm not the best for spice. I'm going to try how spicy this is. It's quite spicy. It's worse than jalapeno. That is without a doubt the spiciest thing I've ever eaten in my life. I have pins and needles in my hands. That is that spicy. It's been about 5 minutes since I ate the one with no seeds on it. I'm not kidding when I say I cannot feel my hands right now. I think my whole body has gone into shock. That is the spiciest thing I've ever eaten in my life, without any doubt.
This tiny little chili. Okay, we did a quick pit stop at home because we needed to drop off some things that we have been spending some money, some essentials that we have just let slide for way too long. We've got to Vietnam and we are sorting ourselves out. And also Aiden had to sort himself out after that chili episode.
Absolutely, without a doubt, the spiciest thing I've ever eaten in my life. My body actually went into shock, and for about 10 minutes I couldn't feel my hands because I had pins and needles. So yeah, it was horrible actually.
All for YouTube. Now we have got some beers for the road. We've gone with the beer 333, which we quite like. We quite like these ones. And we're just wondering for a bit. We don't want to venture onto the main beer street yet. We think it's still too early, so we're gonna have a few drinks and wander aimlessly and then head over.
So today is actually Jamie's first time ever visiting Ho Chi Minh City. I, however, have been here before for about 5 days, but I do not remember it too well because I actually had malaria, so I didn't really leave bed the whole time.
So we are on beer number 2, it's going down very nicely. We've already got beer number 3 waiting for us, and I believe the quality of this video is going to go downhill with the amount of alcohol that we drink. So hopefully one of us can stay sober enough to carry on filming and to really show you the craziness. This city in the daytime is so businessy. There's so much focus on like the business and the offices, and then at night it just comes alive. It's absolutely crazy. It's about 9:30 now, so the main beer street, the walking street, is getting a lot livelier. We're going to head down, I think just walk and have a look for the first time, see if anywhere takes our fancy, and then maybe pick a bar to go in. A good plan, let's try it. we have, since our time in Asia, we've walked down quite a few beer streets. This one in Ho Chi Minh does not compare at all to Hanoi Beer Street. They are not similar in the slightest. Hanoi Beer Street is very tame compared to this one. Absolutely crazy. The dancers, they're trying to get you into the bar. Yeah, you cannot walk down just easily. You're stopped by everyone. We have done, in our time in Asia, quite a few walking streets. We have done Khao San Road in Bangkok. We've also done Bangla Road in Phuket, which was definitely the craziest one. If you're after the craziest nightlife, that is the place to be. But Ho Chi Minh stands up well. This is absolutely crazy. You cannot escape the busyness, the loudness, the naughtiness as well. Some of it is not very safe for YouTube, so we won't be posting all of it. But let us know if you have been here or to a similar walking street and what you like to get up to. I think the plan is to go and find a couple drinks on the street. We don't like the really noisy ones because then we can't talk. It's not as fun. We like to people watch and also talk as we're going. So we're going to find hopefully a quieter one and see if they've got any deals for us, some cheap alcohol.
The craziest thing is that they do not shut the road. It's like you're trying to walk down this super busy road and there's like 8 bikes all around you. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, mostly in the walking streets that you find in Asia, they close them around about maybe 8 PM before it gets busy so that you can walk safely. But here, no, the bikes are still going. There's still families on motorbikes going down. So yeah, it's a little bit treacherous when you're walking. Watch out.
I hate dried squid.
It is probably one of the worst smells in the whole of Asia. Aiden and I are not big seafood people. We have said before on our videos, we are really not big fans of fish, but the dried squid is one of the worst smells that we have probably ever smelled. And this entire street is full of it. It's not very enjoyable.
As you can see, Jamie has gone for the beer Saigon green. I have gone for the red. The red is far superior, so choose the red. The green in this establishment at 25,000 dong, and the red 30,000 dong. So slightly more expensive and smaller, but it's nicer.
So we are just finishing our beer, I think number 4. So we are quite far into the night. We're not the biggest drinkers by any stretch of the imagination. So,
Rudely interrupted by her.
Just got a bit distracted by someone trying to sell us some fans. We don't need any fans, we're okay. So I think next we are going to head to the even busier side of the road, see what's happening, maybe head into one of the bars. We're not too sure. It depends how loud it is. Really, the music is too loud for us.
It's ridiculous. You can't hear each other. It's way too loud.
Maybe we are old. We're not too sure. Do you feel like this when you go out? We do. So the last thing I was going to say... The last thing that I wanted to say on more of a serious note is that on the street, even if you are sat down inside one of the bars, there are a lot of children workers or beggars, some of them selling things, some of them just asking for money, even some doing like fire spitting, and it is definitely something that we ask you not to participate in, because if you are giving them money, they're going to carry on doing it, and it takes them out of school. Their parents will keep sending them to do it. It's a sad thing to see, something that we're not used to seeing from the UK, and we really, really ask you, do not participate in it. Even if you feel a little bit guilty, don't give any money. It really kind of perpetuates a bad trade that we don't want any part in. On a lighter note, let's go get some more drinks.
Decided that we're actually more hungry than we are thirsty, so we have come away from the beer street to get some food, and I think we'll end the night here, so we'll see you in the morning to see how we feel.
the last thing we have to do tonight is find our hotel where we are staying, which is in one of the kind of inside alleys in Ho Chi Minh. There's a whole kind of extra city going on behind the buildings. So you're going through alleys that turn and turn and turn. Google Maps has no idea where you're going, but you have to find your hotel. Maybe Aiden's found it, we're not sure. Good morning, it is the morning after the night before. We are actually walking down the walking street, Beer Street again, and as you can see, it's very different from last night. It pretty much looks like a normal street. Cars, bikes, people, but not much else going on. And after any good night out, you have to get some coffee the next morning. Vietnam is famous for it, so that is going to be our first stop today.
We've got our coffees and they're going down very well.
So last night we didn't actually have that many drinks, so we're feeling okay today. I think it was more getting swept up by the craziness of the street that makes you feel a little bit more drunk than you actually are. So all in all we had 4 beers each, some from local stores, some from actually inside of the walking street bars.
Prices range between about 15,000 and 50,000 Vietnamese dong. I'd say the average is probably about 30,000 dong.
Yeah, which is not too bad, to be honest, about £1 or $1 for one beer. Obviously the cocktails and the wines are a lot more expensive here. So we recommend sticking to the beer if you like to drink it and want a cheaper night out. But I think that is everything for today's video. We just wanted to show you what nightlife is like in Ho Chi Minh, a crazy, crazy place. You should come and check it out and make sure you are subscribed. We are going to be here for a few more days and make a few more videos for you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like to support us, and we will see you soon.